Friday, June the 10th, and it's almost 10:30 in the morning, and we're heading out to Waipataki Beach for a bit of a few days glamping. Maybe sleep on the beach tonight, at least one night, if we can sneak down there without being caught, and do some surf casting and hike around the coastline from the camping ground with any luck. And I've got Ben with me here from the States. He's staying here for a couple of months, first time in New Zealand, so he's having a nosy around, and this is our first outdoors with him here a week. He's been here a week now. It's supposed to rain tonight, which I don't care about. And then the original weather report said it's supposed to be sunny Saturday and Sunday, and it certainly is warm today. We've had like a week of really cold days, unusually cold days, like it's definitely getting into winter now. But it's about 20 degrees at the moment, and it's supposed to be sort of 20-ish degrees for the next couple of 3 days, and then drop to 0 degrees overnight on Monday, Tuesday. But this time of the year in New Zealand, the weather changes so much that weather reports are really unreliable. You just got to figure it out from what's happening in the sky, basically. So otherwise, we'll get back to you once we're at the campground. So we're at the Waipataki Beach campground. See the beach in the background? Go down there soon and check it out. So there are like cabins here. and showers, toilets, communal kitchen, communal lounge without a TV, and little cabins like this one, and all relatively cheap. Ben's using my old dome camo tent that doesn't have a fly. I think I paid like 16 bucks at the warehouse for it. Good value.
Good enough.
Yeah, certainly good enough. So we've also got my 3x3 tarp to string over that in case it starts to rain, which it's supposed to tonight, but it's hard to tell whether it's going to now. It's actually really warm here at the moment, and inside the tent is hot as fuck. And this is my new tent, first time. Lux Outdoors Sil Hex Peak version 4, which I've set up and stripped down a couple of times just to get used to it, because it's a little bit more complex than normal tent, but I'm going to do a review on it after I've used it a few times, or I might even do one before we leave here. So I'm just going to mooch around and have a look around for a while, and we'll be back soon. This is our first morning down at Waipataki Beach. I just come down this morning to get some footage of the sunrise, some photos and some time lapse, so hopefully you've seen that already and it's turned out alright. Looked like it turned out alright. I actually positioned my camera on the tripod in the wrong place. I was just a little bit down the end of this pathway here, but the sun actually rises just around the corner behind that cliff face, and I didn't realise it until it was actually above the horizon, but there was cloud all along there, as you probably saw if that time-lapse came out alright. And so I got most of the rise up into the clouds, and then when it popped up above the clouds for the beginning. It's a bit chilly here this morning, but not too bad. Like, it would probably be 7 degrees, 8 degrees or something like that. It wasn't too bad overnight. A couple of times I rolled off my mattress and could feel the cool of the ground, but otherwise I had a reasonably good sleep. Woke up a couple of times during the night, and yeah, so this is our first full day out here, and hopefully we'll be doing some fishing today. No clouds in the sky, perfect sunny day, so it should be nice and hot today.
It's called weekends. Why well? Good choice there. That's definitely not American.
So this is a typical New Zealand campsite. Little kitchen, stove, microwaves, stovetop, American, and nobody here. It does. But that's not typical. That little green van out there arrived here late last night after it got dark. They've come over from East Cape this morning, last night, down from Northland. So tea, oats, and plenty of sugar. It's just about 9 o'clock in the morning. Been down to the beach to take some photos and some video. I was actually up at like 5 AM this morning because I wasn't sure what time the sun rose, but it didn't rise until about 7:30. Had some breakfast, mooched about down by the kitchens for a little bit. So Ben is just off now to go back up the road and have a look where there's a bit of a bushwalk up there, take some photos, and if it's a good bushwalk I'm going to go back up there on our way home tomorrow, have a look, take some photos myself. but I'm just waiting for the sun to get down onto the beach. There's a big cliff just over there which kind of blocks it off. Once the beach is warmed up a bit, I'm going to take my cook kit and everything, something to eat, and a surf casting rod, and head down to the beach with a book and do some fishing for the day, see if I can catch anything for dinner, and if I get bored of that, maybe go for a hike around the cliff. There's cliffs at both ends of the beaches here, and they've got little walkways that go along them, so I think I'm going to check out one of those if I can be bothered this afternoon. But for now I'm just going to read for an hour or so till the beach warms up, and maybe have a bit of a zizz since I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, and check you out later when it's time to go fishing.
Did I take the pills? I think I'll take more. I thought that I left them right here in the drawer. I guess I didn't think about the last time that I took them out. Maybe I will remember where they are.
Morning guys, this is our last morning at Waipataki Beach, so just gonna get a brew on and maybe cook a bit of breakfast before we get ready to check out. So yeah, the Lux Outdoors Sill Hex Peak tent, it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's comfortable to sleep in. It's got a bug net, which I'm not used to, and it was good here because there are heaps of sandflies here, like tons of sandflies biting everything. It was definitely colder here last night than it was the night before. When I went to bed last night it was pretty chilly, and this morning just woken up and it's about 6 or 7 degrees here. The inside of the tent is just completely soaked with moisture, and the outside is very wet as well, so not much you can do about that except keep the vent open all night, which I wasn't going to do, but I was warm, comfortable, nothing to complain about. So yeah, time for breakfast and strike camp and head back to the city by about 10 o'clock this morning, I suppose.
Where was my bed? Thought I was there. Swear that I didn't come sit in this chair. Here I am, I guess that's fine. It's only something 49. I'll sleep it off tomorrow if I can. I take the pills, I think I'll take more. I thought that I left them right here in the drawer. I guess I'll sit and think about the last time that I took them out. Maybe I will remember where they are.
So it's 9 a.m. Sunday morning, and that's it for us. So hopefully, Ben's off to Wellington next week for a week till next Saturday or Sunday or something.
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, and
Saturday night.
he's going to have a look around in Wellington. He's going to catch the inter-island ferry to the South Island and come back again. And then he's going to make his way back up the island, and then hopefully in 2 weeks, Cape Reinga, a road trip up the North Island, which is about 10 or 12 hours, I think, if we did it in one stretch, but we're probably going to take maybe 2 or 3 days to get up there. That's at the very tip of the North Island, and then maybe a couple of days to get back or whatever, depending on what there is to look at and what Ben wants to see on the way back, which way we come back and all that. So hopefully 2 weeks till Cape Reinga. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.